Welcome back to the Pin Podcast. Today I'll be interviewing ZAKVR.
I'm dizzy as hell right now. Alright,
What's up?
nothing. Sorry, hold on. I'm out of breath. Can you give me a sec to breathe for a second?
Yeah. But what is this man doing?
Alright. What's your first question? Let's just get straight to the point.
Okay. Wait, how you doing?
I don't really know. Uh, like, I mean, right now my video is not doing the best. It's weird because, like, okay, I'm doing good now, but like, sometimes I just flop for absolutely no reason. So.
Alright, my first question is describe your achievements and kind of introduce yourself.
So I've hit like 1 million views, um, in general, and my channel just turned 2 years old today, and I've made like 200 and some videos, like 230 or something, and I have 7,000 subscribers.
Mm, yeah. You're lucky you got 7,000.
Yeah, but the I think the first half of the first year was I think the first half of the first year was rough because I was mainly making GTAG content and didn't post consistently at all.
Mm-hmm.
Around February-ish, maybe January-ish last year is whenever I started locking in on Yeep's content. Anything else was like not consistent at all, so.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, my second question is why did you always want to do YouTube?
Basically I was a little kid and I saw like FGTV and a bunch of other popular YouTubers and I'm just like I want to be that like a bunch of other kids, like that's just how they started. No particular reason. Yeeps. I remember I was already making content on Gorilla Tag, and I saw Yeeps, and I'm like, should I wait on a to make this a video? And I'm like, nah, I shouldn't, cause like it's not popular yet. Worst decision ever, cause it's Brody and I'm a Rainbow make videos, and they get like hundred like 10,000 to like 50,000 views, and I'm like, well, crap.
All right, kind of going to the next question, but is what made you get into VR and Yeet?
So, Oculus One came out, and I was like, holy crap, I can be inside the game. So I get it, and the first thing I do is kind of play like Rec Room for like years, and then I kept losing it though because I kept getting grounded from it, and my parents forgot where they put it. So I kept losing it and then getting back on it until eventually it's my birthday around August. Ish. Wait, don't put that in. I forgot.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you
I
shouldn't say that.
won't.
Just like censor out like the month. And I asked my dad if he could help me fix my Quest 2 because all I needed was a strap because I couldn't play it because it didn't got a strap or anything. And then I played G Tag for about a couple of years. And I lost a couple YouTube accounts while making videos on them. I got to 400 and then I lost it because I wasn't old enough yet. But then whenever I made the next one, I was old enough. So, and that's this one.
Okay. Um,
My throat's
why do
really
you think?
raspy. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, no, it's fine. Why do you think your channel grew so fast?
I
Did you?
believe everyone has like that one jump pad that sets them off. Like for Whiprat, I believe it was drink iced coffee, and for Puff Bros, it was the you know. But for
Yeah.
me,
Final
it was
hideout.
my Spider-Man map, and whenever I made that, it got couple thousand views within the first day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, like, dude, this was the best decision because, and also that video was whenever I decided to lock in like on content because I'm like, I'm gonna add a counter of like how the process. I'm gonna have music. I'm gonna try to make jokes here and there, which now looking back on it, I could have done way better. But then again, you can't. You always make progress, and you can't be the best the first time.
Okay. How much attention do you pay to your analytics?
Not as much as some, but I still like look at my views and stuff and like my likes. But occasionally I check my analytics just because here and there, like maybe once or like twice a month. Usually I just have like these times where like I'm just constantly checking them, but not a lot recently.
Um, what is your biggest regret?
Uh, those like short videos where like I had PNGs. Oh, dude, guys, don't go down my rabbit hole, please. Just leave that in 2025.
Okay. Do you enjoy making videos?
Yeah, but then again, it's starting to become a necessity because you need to be consistent. And some shorts I take my time on, and like some shorts I just have to make, like I have to think of a video idea, and it could be good, and it could be a good video, and I could like it. But most of the time, like I just have to force this out, like I have to keep working at the grill instead of just taking my time to make a decent meal.
All right. Do you enjoy well, do you get recognized?
Too much, and I don't want Star Creator necessarily just because who doesn't, but I want it because I'm constantly getting harassed and I can't play Yeeps normally, honestly. But it's fine because I love my fans. But I used to live stream so that I can meet my fans, and then Yeeps looked for every APK and took away every Yeeps APK, so I can't live stream anymore. And now it's only for Star Creators, and unless you do it on like your phone somehow. And and now I'm just getting harassed. So I don't need Star Creator, but it would definitely help for me to be able to be organized with Yeeps. Not content creation, but Yeeps.
Um,
I think someone's here.
wait, somebody is.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
somebody
someone
is.
is. Lava Raven, whoever that is. And they're in
Lava
this bush
Raven.
right now. Seen from forever away.
Oh, that's my friend.
Alright. What's good, gang?
I am the imposter. I am the imposter.
Okay,
Oh,
bro.
oh, my bad. My bad.
Bro, I'm
My
trying to
bad.
do something. Don't.
Oh, my bad. They added
Yeah.
private roads to the signs. Let's go.
But why do you join people's private worlds for fun?
Oh, my bad.
All right. Anyways, my next question is, what makes you sometimes burn out with the game?
I don't necessarily burn out with the game. It's mainly just burnout with content creation, but an only true burnout is if I stop posting as much as I do right now. I was originally gonna take a break since, like a full lap around. I've been locking in for about like a year straight. Maybe 1 day breaks, but here and there, but that's about it. And like I don't post every day, while I post every other day, and maybe 1 day breaks here and there. But that's about it. And I was gonna take a break, but I don't necessarily have to. Same reason I wanted to take a break whenever I didn't get star, because some of my friends stopped talking to me. Some of them were talking to me again, but they stopped talking to me because they were like figuring things out with Star Creator or just other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm just like, well, I don't need like Star Creator or need to do this because it's pretty easy. Not necessarily very easy, but it's a routine that I've gotten used to, and it's not hard to continue.
Hmm. Okay. My next question is, what is the best way to figure out a schedule to make YouTube videos and or TikToks, just make content, basically?
Uh, Puff Bros does it literally every day, but that's because no offense, Puff Bros, but you know this and it's true. All he does is make dad jokes. I'm just kidding. But he pushes them out pretty easy. Occasionally I see some really good shorts from him. But if you want to make like, decently heartfelt content, I recommend posting every other day, and if you need a break, sorry, I cut out there. I recommend posting every other day, and if you need a break, just take a 2 day break and then post on the third day. And if you take a long break, then you'll start losing your views. So
Okay. My next question is, what is the best tip for coming up
hold on,
with
wait.
video?
Eternal abyss, all darkness. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. What is your best tip for coming up with video ideas?
I genuinely just come up with them, honestly. It's just the brain. If you get into the habit of posting consistently, then your brain will be used to thinking of ideas. Usually the first couple, like the week or two is rough, but once you get past that, like, oh my gosh, I keep cutting out because I got push to talk. You'll realize that, like, it's not that hard, but I used to be in a stage in, YouTube where I always had video ideas where I did them with people, but I kept stressing out over having to ask for them to get on because sometimes they're like, "Oh, I'm busy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that." So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna become a one-stand show, and I'm just gonna like animate and stuff and come up with video ideas that mainly just involve me.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite YouTuber slash favorite YouTuber overall?
I gotta go with Corey Kenshin, bro. He just has a vibe, like an actual vibe. YouTubers have like vibes, but Corey Kenshin has like a homie feel where like you're living in the house with him and he's hella funny. For
Okay.
inspiration for editing though is probably Edmund X, but my brother is my biggest critic, and he's kind of he doesn't like the consistent editing, like not consistent editing, but like the crazy editing, because he says it's brain rot. So I kind of toned it down a little bit. Like the airsoft video had hella editing, and then videos after that I toned it down a bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. What is your outside perspective on the moderation system?
Outside perspective, you mean like in a YouTube filter?
No, just in general.
Okay. Um, I think the moderation system is good because it's preventing, like, it's making it to where we're not another G tag fan game, and it's hecka toxic. But it's also too strict because, and I get they updated it recently, but I'm not able to joke around with my friends, and that's something that's just very sad for me. And also, it's also causing people to just always lie behind people's backs and stuff, like JB said,
Mm-hmm.
which, it's not good to lie at people in general, but it's creating a community that wears faces, and like their true face is behind a mask. Sorry, I'm bad at English.
Same here. um. Okay. What are other games that you would play except for Yeeps content wise?
Um, Yeeps is pretty hard to beat because, in my opinion, nothing can beat Minecraft. But like, it definitely has more things than Minecraft, which is really cool. But except for survival mode, which I'm still waiting for. Um,
Yeeps, update your
games,
adventure mode.
yeah. Um, Besides Yeeps is really hard to beat. I bet I would still be doing G tag right about now.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, if Yeeps didn't exist, I would either do probably Gorilla Tag or Animal Company. Those
I
are like
I
the two.
did like Animal Company, but I'm gonna be honest, Animal Company is just filled with a bunch of kids that just want to steal anything they possibly can from you. They're like little gremlins, and they don't
Yeah.
even care about the items most of the time. Like I drop a gloop thing, and then they're like, and they steal it and then put it in their stash instantly, and then they call you like a million slurs, and then they leave.
Yeah. All right. What editing software do you use, and why do you like it so much?
So I use CapCut. And you think, oh well, Zach has a PC, so he edits on PC. That's why he's good. Nope, I edit on my phone because everything's close together. Everything's close together, and like I can just put my thumbs here and there, and I don't have to move my mouse all the way, and everything's not spread out so that my eyes don't have to look around everywhere.
Mhm.
And why I like it, I whenever it got banned, uh there's literally nothing like it. There was like things that were really close, but they had one thing that CapCut didn't have, or they had one thing that made it worse than CapCut, and it was just. And also, it's because it's been there since I was making Sonic plushie videos, so I think I've sticked around it for a while.
Mhm. All right. What do you think of the community world system and how it is so far?
Community world system, I think it's good. Some people say they like didn't like the suburbs update, but I loved it because it didn't make it feel exactly like OG Eeps, but it definitely brought it back and simplified it. And in 2.0, if I try to teach a new player how to play the game, I'd be like, all right, bro, I can't do this. But in the suburbs update, everything's in home, and it's really simplified. And the system definitely changed community worlds. Like, you can't say that there's not just a million only ups anymore. Like, the community world update was good so that we could divide the only ups. But not only that, but it also inspired people to make things that weren't only ups.
All right. What is your honest opinion on me so far?
Sorry, I accidentally opened my bubbles and it lagged me. What is my opinion on what?
Me so far.
Pretty chill guy. I mean, you're asking very good questions because usually whenever I get interviewed, not very good questions. And
Mm.
if, well, I mean, like they do ask like the general questions, but then like there's some really good ones where I feel like they're missing out on.
Mhm. And this podcast is kind of new. I kind of just had this idea like 4 or 5 months ago, and I was like, "Huh, that would be a cool idea." And then I just randomly pinged Con in a Discord server, and I was like, "Hey, he's not gonna respond." He responded, and then this puts me down a whole rabbit hole of trying to get famous people and just other content creators that aren't noticed in the community. So,
Yeah,
like,
I love doing interviews. Like it's just most of my interviewers, whenever they interviewed me, all they did was just cut the video and like not add music, or they just didn't edit it at all and they just sent the entire raw footage, and I'm like, okay, bro.
mm. Yeah, since mine is on like Spotify and stuff, I kind of just like add a thumbnail and stuff. Be there in a minute. But yeah, but I gotta go soon. So my last question is, who should I interview next?
Honestly, I think Vincent would be pretty funny because I think he
I
has
already have
anger
him.
issues. Aw, dang it, bro. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch that. um, okay, I'm not gonna recommend some people like Milk or Radio Max because they're hard to get a hold of. Not even I can talk to them that much.
Mm.
So I recommend. Let me think over here for a second.
Alright, I gotta go piss.
think you should interview Compin or Slimelt.
I have Slimo added on Meta, so I'll try getting a hold of him.
Alright.
All right. Thanks for having
See ya.
you on here.